I'm gonna give y'all a couple minutes to get up in here as I usually do. All right. Got 30 more seconds and then we'll go ahead and start the video. If you all are here, say hello in the comments below. Go ahead and hit that like button. All right, gang, what's up? It's your girl, Savy from Savvy Sentience, and welcome to today's almost daily reading. This reading is for all signs, okay? So if it resonates for you, then it is for you. What's up, Russia? How y'all doing? All right, so if you all are new here, hello and welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. Please make sure y'all do the things like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. If you're looking for personal readings, you can book at SavySentient.com. It's in the description box below, and it is the only place that you can book. I'll never be in the comments soliciting readings from you all, because that's ghetto and we don't do that. Okay? All right. If you all have a spooky story or spiritual occurrence that has happened to you and you would like to share it here on the channel, send that to my email, SavySentient@gmail.com. In the subject line, put my story. And it will be showcased on Spooky Saturdays with Savvy Sentient. Okay. Happy birthday. Okay, so just for all y'all who are new here, I am not doing personal readings during this live. This is a collective reading, and I like to concentrate on the collective to make sure that everybody gets the message that they need to receive, okay? So again, if you would like personal reading, you can book on my website, become a channel member, and get monthly readings for yourself at the highest tier, or a patron at the highest tier to get readings for yourself, okay? So let's go ahead and get into this message. So while I was taking a little nap after I made my blueberry banana pancakes, I received a message from Spirit, and the words were very specific, and it sounded like business lingo, okay? So what they said to me was internal restructuring. Okay, internal restructuring. So, what the hell is that, Spirit, and what does that have to do with us? All right, so in business terms, internal restructuring is the process of reconfiguring a company's hierarchy, internal structure, or operating procedures. Okay, this is an arrangement made by the company of the organization wherein changes in the assets and liabilities are made to improve the financial position without liquidating the company or transferring ownership to an external party. So the way that I interpreted that in a spiritual sense, some of you all, this may be for you all as a business owner. Maybe some of you all are entrepreneurs, all that. But from a spiritual standpoint, I feel like Spirit is putting you in an energy of preparation. There are certain things that are coming up in your next season. And as you are now, today, you're not exactly ready for what you're about to be faced with. Okay? So, on a spiritual level, Spirit is needing to restructure some things about you, about your mindset, about your environment. Okay? There are some people, some key players in your life who are in positions that they are not suited for. And there are people in your life who are not in the position that would serve you best, that would serve you well. Some people, places, situations in your life are assets to you and they will benefit you greatly if you utilize them properly, while others are liabilities and you need to handle said liabilities accordingly. Okay, so also I got from that you're gonna need to be in a position where you're fully able to stand in your power, operate from a space of power. And I feel like that's without distraction, without conflict, without opposition. Okay. And for the things that you're going to need to do, there's going to need to be no liquidation of your power, of your energy. So some of you all may be currently losing people. And I don't mean to death or anything, but just losing people from your circle, realizing that you are not vibing with people the way you used to. There may be some conflicts that may seem small, but have shown bigger issues for you. There may be some environments that you're not needing to be in because they are a distraction to you, and you're needing to be isolated, which is why you're seeing that you are in hermit mode. Now, astrologically, next month, I think I probably misspoke in a previous reading because I think I might have said October 15th, Saturn goes direct, but it actually goes direct on November 15th. So hopefully I didn't misspeak, but if so, the correction is November 15th. So in exactly 1 month, Saturn, the planet of authority, the planet of boundaries and restriction, that big daddy energy that's going to get everybody right, is going to come out of retrograde and it's going to go direct. Okay. Which means that we may be seeing a shift in power. Obviously, we have an election here in America. And the result may not be one that is expected or one that is status quo, part of the norm. All right. Same in your personal lives. You all may see shifts and changes when Saturn goes direct in your jobs, in your family structures, your friend groups, just any environment around you. Okay. So just be advised, be prepared, be warned. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the tarot and see what exactly Spirit is trying to talk to us about. But I feel like this is more so a spiritual thing where you all are being spiritually restructured in preparation for your next season. All right, so Spirit, speak to me. Speak through me. What is in the center of this reading for my collective? Seven of Cups. Yeah. So the Seven of Cups energy is about choices. It is about different opportunities, daydreaming, regular dreaming, okay, and the spiritual realm as well. So what is crossing this? I really feel heavy on the choices energy considering. What's crossing this is the Emperor in reverse. So yeah, I feel like your life either now or in the future will be chaotic. The Emperor energy in the reverse is kind of a chaotic energy. This is someone who lacks power, lacks the ability to bring order to the chaos. This can also be someone who is acting as an authority, but doesn't necessarily have the ability to be authoritative. Um, I'm also getting this energy where some of you all are in this state of illusion about your power and about your ability. So I learned over time, and I'm born with my abilities. But yeah, some of you all are you're in doubt or you're in disillusion or in illusion about the power that you actually hold. And the reason why is because you all are surrounded by certain people who make you doubt what you're capable of. And this is why Spirit is feeling that there needs to be this restructuring. Okay, so what is the root of this, please? What is the root of this, please, Spirit? Didn't I say just now, before we started pulling cards, that some of you all are going to find that you're in a hermit energy because you need to be alone, because certain people and environments are not good for you? The root of this is the Hermit card, which is about isolation, introspection, and the Justice card, which is about balance. So if you all have been feeling lonely lately, if you all have been feeling isolated lately, that was fully intentional on behalf of Spirit, because it's going to help you find your balance. Okay, some of you all needed to be isolated away from people so that you could see the truth, so that you could truly understand what your relationship with certain things actually are. Okay, certain people actually are. And the relationship with your own personal power. Okay, so what is the potential or the future possibility in this situation for my collective? King of Swords. King of Swords. The future possibility is that you have the clarity, the discernment, the intellect to make the proper choices for yourself, the correct choices for yourself, for your business, for your projects, for whatever this is, okay? Whatever this is in reference to, for your spiritual journey, your spiritual path, or just for a righteous life, okay? So the whole purpose of this is to bring balance and righteousness into your life. So what is the past environment for my collective? What happened in the past here for my collective? Six of Pentacles. And we're going to clarify that. Clarify the Six of Pentacles as the past environment. I feel like people have used you, told you what you wanted to hear. Magician energy, manipulated you. Told you what you wanted to hear to try to get something from you, to get you to move in a way that they wanted you to move, to be able to have access to your creativity or your resources, to your skills. Some people have told you what you wanted to hear to influence the way that you felt about yourself, your confidence. Tell me more about this recent past, this past energy. Oh, that's a lot. We have the Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. I feel like someone has been slowly, I don't really like this energy. It's like someone has been trying to mold you into being what they wanted you to be. If y'all can see this, this is the zombie tarot. You would be the zombie in the situation, but you see there's this guy in the back and he has this piece of meat on a fishing pole, and he has this zombie mowing the grass or whatever, trying to, um, you know, get the zombie to do the fucking yard work for him instead of. But I don't feel like it's yard work for you all. I feel like some of you all have incredible skills. You have some type of incredible power. You have some type of gift. Some of you all are psychically gifted. Some of you all just are creatives, because you show up here as the Queen of Wands. So this is someone who is a master in her gift. She is a master creative, master manifester. And I feel like someone around you doesn't exactly have that same capability, but what they do have is the gift of gab. What they do have is the ability, like, I'm getting like this salesman energy. Like they have, oh goodness. I just heard, can talk you out of your drawers. For some of you all, it might have been a lover. So somebody who was could talk that talk, and they're using their gift of gab, their silver tongue, in order to manipulate you, in order to get you to do what they wanted you to do, in order to create a new opportunity with you, a new beginning. They're showing up here as the Knight of Pentacles, which is one of the most reliable and trustworthy knights in the deck. But in this case, just based on the energy that I feel like this is someone who's just been working on you for a long time. This might have been somebody who you've known for a long time. If it was not a lover, this could have been like a long time friend or family member, or someone who had close access to you to be able to work on you for a long time, to have close proximity to you. And this is why Spirit hit him with the No, collective is going into hermit mode. Collective will not have access to anybody, and nobody will have access to collective. How about that? Yeah, so I feel like Spirit did their big one when it came to protecting you by forcing you into this hermit mode, because there are certain people around you, certain people in your environment who are really just here to play in your face and try to manipulate and use you. Okay, so what is the expected future for my collective? Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands, uphill battles, pushing through adversity. This can also be triumph after adversity. Let's clarify that. What is this Nine of Wands here as the future possibility? We got that Six of Pentacles energy again. And I feel like that's you pushing through this energy here, the Six of Pentacles from the past. Like that's you pushing through. I think maybe you're starting to see that some people are using you, taking advantage of you, trying to breadcrumb you. Please don't spam the comments, Martis. Look, High Priestess, y'all are starting to see, this is your intuition. You're starting to be made aware of the people in your life trying to take advantage, trying to use you, trying to breadcrumb you or get over on you. And then the bottom of the deck, as I look at the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is in the reverse, which means that this is blocking you. Whoever this person is, they've been blocking you. And it's not something that they're intentionally doing, because they actually think that their proximity to you is going to help you win. But Spirit is preventing your growth because of your connection to them. Spirit doesn't want you to give your gifts, doesn't want you to give your blessings to this person because they have impure intentions. All right, so it's created a delay. Spirit has delayed you from receiving this. This could definitely be a karmic partnership or a lover, with the lovers right underneath that. So they're definitely, for some of you all, and the devil underneath that. Like, yeah, this is somebody who is very toxic. This is someone who may have shown up into your life appearing to be here for you, appearing to be in alignment with you, appearing to be like on your side. But this person is very greedy. Four of Pentacles. So this person sees you as an opportunity. This person is an opportunist. And Spirit has delayed you. I heard delayed is not denied, though. You have been delayed, not denied. They have delayed you from receiving your blessings until they can restructure your life and get people out of your life who don't belong there and put the right people in place, okay? Tell me about the King of Swords as the future possibility. Yeah. Once you are finally able to see clearly and get into the position that you need to be in, we have the Knight of Cups here. So you'll be able to take action towards your spirituality, towards your healing, towards things that are going to make you happy. I just feel like you're going to be in a position where things become more clear once you can get away from certain people and out of the state of illusion. For some of you all, this person is a masculine energy, but a karmic masculine, which is why the Emperor shows up in the reverse, okay? Someone who thinks that they deserve access to you even though they have done nothing to deserve it. All right, so Spirit, speak to me. What's the energy of my collective? What my collective got going on? What is the status of my collective? All right, so you're showing up as the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So maybe a missed opportunity. Like I said, you've been delayed. Maybe you're feeling like whatever you have invested your time, your energy into is not working out, or it is not producing in the way that you would like to. And it really has very little to do with your ability, your talent, your skill, or the effort that you're putting in, and more to do with the people who are around you. So this is why you are now in isolation or hermit mode. Okay, so what is surrounding my collective right now? Success, like the energy is there. Hello. Six of Wands. This is recognition. This is victory. This is success. This is accolades being handed to you. So for some of you all, you may feel that energy around you, even though you don't see the result of your work, even though you don't see the things manifesting. You may feel just like you are on a track to success. You don't necessarily know what it is, where it comes from, but you just feel successful even though you haven't seen the fruits of your labor just yet, okay? All right, tell me what's in the mind and the emotions of my collective, please. What is in the mind and the emotion of my collective, please, Spirit? Ace of Wands, new opportunities, doors opening. Yeah, so you feel the success. You feel the opportunities manifesting. Even if you don't see them, what is the outcome for my collective? Knight of Pentacles. So Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady progress. All right. It's going to be a success. Maybe not necessarily an overnight success. But at the bottom of the deck, we do have Judgment, which is renewal, rebirth, epiphanies. Okay. So you're slowly but surely moving towards a rebirth, a restructuring, as the Spirit said. And I feel like once the restructuring is complete, I'm thinking somewhere around when Saturn goes direct in November 15th, you're going to start seeing the progress manifesting. You're going to start seeing, the material evidence of the efforts that you've been putting in. Clarify the Page of Pentacles in reverse here as the collective. Yeah, you may be feeling very stagnant right now with the Four of Pentacles. The seeds that you have planted may feel stagnant. If you are on social media, maybe your followers are not growing like how you think they should. If you have a business, maybe you're not seeing as many sales as you think you could, even though you have like this excellent product, even though people tell you all the time how much they love your business, whatever the case is, but you're just not seeing the words aligning with the actions. You're not seeing it grow like it should. But you are in an energy of victory, of success. That is what's surrounding you. Clarify that, please, Spirit. And you about to get all the tink. Come on, Spirit. You better. We got the World card. So that's the endings. And we got the Fool card, New Beginnings, both major arcanas. So it's like Spirit is doing a cleanup in your life right now, letting things in that need to end, removing people that need to be removed, closing out cycles so that you can embark on this new journey, so that you can take this leap of faith into a new beginning, okay? The World card also represents completion in the sense of not endings, but you gaining everything that you've worked for. You gaining everything that you've worked for, okay? I'm not doing personal questions. You can book online at my website, SavyCynthia.com. All right, so tell me about these new opportunities that are in the mind and the emotions of my collective spirit. So I feel like the things that you thought were blocked are not actually blocked. You have the Ace of Swords in the reverse, which is a lack of clarity. And being blocked, chaos and weakness. But then you also have the Empress. So what you thought was blocked wasn't actually being blocked. Like I said, you are being delayed, not denied. The Empress energy is fertile energy. Okay? That is the energy of abundance, self-love, self-care. That is Venus energy. So all the riches, all the luxury, it's that's what the new opportunity is, and it hasn't been blocked. I think this is just certain people being blocked from it. Understanding that certain people, welcome to the channel page, understanding that certain people are the blockage and why they need to be cut off, because they are literally slowing down your abundance. This is why you're being placed in hermit mode for some of you all, so you can focus on what needs to be focused on, which is yourself, your business, just redirecting your energy towards you. Some of these people are sent into your life to be distractions. You saw them show up as the devil earlier. So some of them are trying to obstruct your vision. Some of them are trying to obstruct your progress, distract you from putting in work. Instead, you in their face, smiling in their face, playing with them, going to the club with them, hanging out with them, when you could be working on other things that are going to lead you to success. And all of that is very much purposeful on their behalf, okay? So tell me about this outcome. Clarify the outcome is the Knight of Pentacles. You're slowly coming out of debt. You're slowly coming out of lack. You're slowly coming out of not having enough. So if some of you all have been struggling financially, you all are slowly moving out of that energy. And this is why certain things have to be restructured in your life. Bottom of the deck, death. Endings again, bringing new beginnings. This is transformation, okay? Transition. You are transitioning into a time of wealth. It is happening slowly but surely. And that is a great thing that is happening slowly, because that gives you time to nurture the things. Sometimes fast money leaves fast. If y'all know any hustlers, any strippers, drug dealers, anybody who's ever lived the fast life, money comes fast, but it also goes quickly. That's not what Spirit has in mind for you this time. Some of y'all have been the hustlers, the strippers, the drug dealers, and y'all already know that fast money leaves fast. But this time around, Spirit wants you to have something that can be nurtured. So we're putting a death to certain things in your life so that you can nurture things as the Empress, so that you can make sure that your soil is fertile, so you can make sure that all your plants get the water, get the food, get the sunshine, the love and the care that they need so that they can grow. This time is the time, okay? This time is your time. And this is why Spirit has to rearrange some things. Okay, so let's get your, I want to do a crystal spirit for you, and we'll get into some moonology. Crystal spirit, crystal spirit. What crystal spirit would like to speak to the collective today? New mic, number 38, reduces down to 11. 11 is about alignment, and it is a master number. So that's divine alignment. Some of y'all be seeing 1111 a lot. That's because whether you know it or not, whether it feels uncomfortable to you or not, you are currently in divine alignment. You're exactly in the place that you need to be for this next season. All right. So Numai, the essential meaning is achieving self-mastery, inner power, recovering your sense of self. Hello? Because I said some of these people have been trying to manipulate you and make you into what they wanted you to be. But Spirit says, no, we're putting you in hermit mode so you can recover yourself, your sense of self. So you can come out of this illusion that you don't have the power to become what you want to become. Some of y'all finna be millionaires. But certain people in y'all life wanted to distract you from even believing that was possible. Fuck those people. All right, so evidence of progress can seem elusive at times. Didn't I say that? But when New Might Spirit appears, it's a sign that you might be underestimating how far you've come. Our minds are conditioned to pay attention to the negative and overlook all that is good in our lives, including the results of our efforts over time. You may not have received a big blue ribbon or a parade in your honor, but the conscious universe acknowledges and celebrates all your hard work and mastering your fears. Make peace with the part of yourself that tells you that whatever you want to do, it will never be enough. You are developing mastery, and there will be times when you feel as if your progress is slow and inadequate. This is why I keep showing up as the Pentacles energy, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay? But you are called now to acknowledge that you have indeed persevered, learned much, and not given up. Doing so will help you stay the course rather than veer off track. Be gentle with yourself as you master the challenges you've always seemed to overcome somehow. You are getting better at this thing called life, at building healthy relationships and prosperity, and knowing and loving yourself as much as the conscious universe does. Give yourself credit and keep practicing. We are all learning, and New Might Spirit is here to tell you that the conscious universe is watching and is so very proud of you. Okay, so period. The conscious universe is like that crystal spirit just tied together everything so perfectly. Everything that I have already said was right there in that card. People are trying to make you doubt your power. People are trying to make you think that you're not making progress. Some of you all are thinking because you're showing up as the Page of Pentacles that the seeds that you planted are not growing, that things are stagnant, Four of Pentacles, and they are not. Your outcome is the Nine of Pentacles. You are slowly but surely moving towards an energy where you are no longer in lack, okay? You're coming out of that energy. I want to know who these people are. So I'm going to pull these Toxic Collective cards. Who are the people around you who are making you feel less than, who are making you feel like you're working? Hey, Cheryl. Who are these people around you who are making you feel like you're working? Like they can control and manipulate you when they can't? Okay. What are the characteristics of these people? So one of the first characteristics of the people around you who are trying to influence your self-perception, someone who makes you feel guilty, someone who guilt trips you, okay? So with the guilt trip, remember I said there were certain people around you who wanted to try to keep you distracted, maybe wanted you to always go out with them and all of that, distract you from doing what you need to do. This person probably guilt trips you. Like, say you have a business and they're like, yo, come out to it with us. We're going to the movies. We're going out to eat. And you have already planned to stay in and, do some marketing promotions for your business. This person will guilt trip you until you say, okay, and now you've put your business on the back burner. This person is someone who lacks accountability, okay? if you were to call them out on that, they would be like, girl, it ain't even that serious. It's not even that deep. I was just trying to go out to dinner with you. I was just trying to have some fun with you. Like, it's not even that serious. Instead of saying, I mean, I know you did say no. I knew you had things to do, and I shouldn't even try to pressure you like that. My bad. This is someone who will never take accountability for their part in things. What's up, India? Okay. Give me another characteristic of the people who are distracting my collective. Of course. Of course. Didn't I say this person was breadcrumbing you, trying to manipulate you into being what they wanted you to be? This person is a taker, never gives. The reason why they're trying to manipulate you is because, like I said, they think they're going to have access to whatever it is that you're creating. They think that they're going to be able to benefit from whatever it is that you're creating. And Spirit is already letting you know that they're blocked. The reason why you're not seeing progress is because of them. Because if you start to gain right now while they're in your energy, while they're in your life, they're going to do nothing but take it. And you're going to keep losing. You're not going to be able to have progress because this person's going to continuously take and take and take and take. All right? What is the next characteristic of this person or people in the collective lives? Ruminates often. I don't like that. I don't like that, and I'm going to tell you why. So, rumination, this is when you think about something in repetition. It's like where you sit on it and you continuously think of it and think of it and think of it. Typically, this is something that happens with like victims of abuse. We tend to think about the events over and over and over. But in this aspect, the reason why I say I don't like it is because this person seems predatory. And it seems like they're sitting around thinking about how they can take advantage of you. Like, it's almost like an obsessive. The energy that I'm getting is like obsessive. Like, they're thinking about. It's kind of gross because, like, instead of taking all this energy to ruminate on how to take advantage of you and get over on you and win off of your back, off of your energy, off of your success, they could be taking all that energy and they could be doing something for themselves. Like, you could really, the amount of time that this person spends thinking about how to win off of your effort, they could have done something for themselves. They really could have done something for themselves. Okay, that's so gross. I hate that energy and can't let things go. This person will not let things die. If you ever had an argument with this person, they'll bring it back up always. That might be part of the guilt trip energy as well. Okay, the message that I'm getting right now, this person might be a little bit narcissistic. Okay, so the energy that I'm getting with the never lets things go is that any little misstep that you take, they're going to continually throw it back in your face, even though in truth, it's not something that really affected them. But it's like, I just need something. I just need something to throw at collective. So even though I don't even give a fuck about this little thing that they did, I just need something to throw back at them. It's like this is so gross. This person has to be a narcissist. Let's just say that, and this is just a small example of something that's obviously much bigger issue. Let's say that y'all were like hanging out one night watching movies and there was like one cookie left on y'all's little, snack tray. And you asked them, like, do you want this cookie? And they were like, no, I'm good. And then you were like, well, what about half? I can give you half. And you were like, no, I'm good. Go ahead, go eat it. And then you eat the cookie. And then they're like, I can't believe you ate the cookie. And like, even if they don't say nothing right then, like next week when something happens and you call them out on their bullshit, they're like, well, what about last week when we was hanging out and you ate the last cookie? But I asked you, did you want it though? But regardless of what I said, you should have been thoughtful enough to at least leave me half. I offered you half, but you didn't leave it. You ate it anyway. You could have just left it just in case I changed my mind. Like, they will find the littlest tiny thing to drag out and never let go of, just to hold something over your head. This is the kind of energy that I get off of this person. So whoever this person is, the reason why 1111 is what I see on the chat. um, the reason why they're being removed is 1111, because you need to be placed in alignment. Spirit is trying to put you in alignment, and they're misaligning you. This person will always come into your life with some type of negativity. They will make you doubt your ability, your gifts, your talents, your skills. They will make you doubt your progress. Even though your seeds are planted, they will make you doubt that there's roots growing under the fucking dirt, even though there is. Thank you. Even though there is. Um, like, this is, spirit needs this energy away from you. Spirit needs this energy away from you. You're being placed in isolation or hermit mode so that you can recalibrate, so that you can gain clarity about your power. This person and people like them being in your life will always have you in an energy of doubt, and you cannot manifest anything from a place of doubt, because what you're constantly thinking about is how you can't, and we manifest what we focus on. So because this person has you thinking that you can't, you're gonna not. You're not. You're gonna not, because you that's what you're focusing on. I can't. Okay? So spirit is like washing these people away, wiping them away. Get the fuck away from my collective. They got things to do. Okay? So Island Time Wellness, give me a little bit more information on the situation. The first card out is I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming, fun, flirting, and wants to date. And I kind of feel like this might be them. Hopefully it's not. Maybe there are other people who want to date you, who want to be around you. But because this person is in the way, you can't even see them or recognize them. But if this is about them, it just gives fakeness. It gives fakeness to me. It just gives fakeness. Like, I like you so much. You know, I adore you. Da, 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 da. But then low-key hating. Low-key making you doubt. Date. Meeting someone new. Okay, so maybe there is somebody new on the horizon. Dating, plan, or set a date and get back out there. Also, if this is like about a business or something like that, there may be a date that needs to be planned. Maybe you were supposed to launch something and you've been delaying it. Drag me, spirit. I know y'all been waiting for my tarot course. If y'all know me, I think a lot of y'all are new today. But some of y'all are needing to set a date or plan something that, set a date on something that you've already planned, that people are already expecting, that you've already been talking about, something like that. Okay. Mirroring each other, self-image. Relationships reflect our wounds and introspection. I told y'all spirit got y'all in hermit mode, which is that introspection energy. But most importantly, what's on this card is that relationships reflect our wounds. The people that we engage with, friends, family, or foes, the fact that we have an attraction to them at all, there's something about the relationship, or while you're engaged in that relationship, you're going to start seeing your wounding. Okay? You can't base, things like having a heart based on someone's astrological sign, because we all have the majority of the astrological signs in our chart in different placements. So just on the fact that their sun sign is Aquarius, I wouldn't say that. But also, you may be attracted to their intelligence because maybe you feel a lack of your own. You don't acknowledge that you are also intelligent, or maybe that your intelligence is a different kind of intelligence. Some of you all are spiritually intelligent. Some of you all's mind works in a different way than other people's mind. Some of you all Like, I'm very attracted to intelligence. I'm very intelligent, but I'm also neurodivergent. So maybe I'm attracted to someone who, I don't know, maybe they're like really great at math. I'm okay at math. Math is not my strong suit, but I might be attracted to how quickly somebody is able to calculate things, you know? But I don't even think it's that black and white. It's not just like about intelligence. For example, I'll give an example from my personal life. I have a cousin who my entire life I've always wanted her approval. I've always wanted her acceptance. She's someone who I strongly admired my entire life. But it wasn't until recently that I realized that the love and affection that I seek from her was not something that I was going to be able to receive from her because she was not healed. So I'm trying to receive something from someone who doesn't have it to give. I admire her social sense, the way she dresses. I always looked up to her. She's the reason why, as a teenager, I started wearing MAC makeup, like, because my big cousin wears MAC, so it got to be it. Like, but as an adult, at almost 40 years old, still trying to gain acceptance from someone who I can now acknowledge is unhealed and unable to give me that kind of, reciprocity, the love that I would give to her couldn't be reciprocated. Like that, in that way is how relationships reflect our wounds. I was seeking approval. I was seeking like big sister energy or even maternal energy from someone who had a mother wound. It's not something she can give me. So that's when you have to learn to give it to yourself. So you thought maybe her insecurities were a strength, but to her, she's trying to be more and to feel like she's more. I thought, yeah, I guess you could say that. Like, as the younger one looking up to her, I thought that she was like everything. But in her own world, she didn't see what I saw. I still to this day think that she's gorgeous. She may not agree. Her fashion sense, she's giving me compliments about certain things that I do, the way I wear my makeup, stuff like that. Not realizing that she influenced that. Yeah, so she like the things that she admires about me are things that she influenced, but she doesn't even realize that because she doesn't see what I see in her and what I took from her and used to inspire myself, or how she was my inspiration. I know it's a cycle, but I hope it makes sense. Okay, so sometimes that's how our relationships reflect our wounds. I was looking for love and reciprocity of my own feelings towards her, but she couldn't give that back to me because she didn't have it to give. And that's okay. And so, sometimes we have to distance ourselves, not because we don't love or don't care about anyone, but just because it is safer for us energetically, spiritually, emotionally, and it's safer for us as far as our growth is concerned. You're not going to be able to grow around people who feel insufficient, especially when you're growing. So when you're doing all of these great things and they're just looking at you like, and it's not even intentional. They may not even intend to look down on you or hate on your growth or whatever, but they're unhealed. They got trauma. So to see anyone else win is not something that they can easily do. And it doesn't make them a bad person. They just need time and they just need healing. Okay? Absolutely. Psychology is amazing. I actually need to finish my psychology course because I feel like psychology and spirituality should go hand in hand. All right, so let's get some monology messages for y'all. Monology. What messages do we have for my collective? Crazy work. All right, so the very first two cards that came out is balance spirituality with practicality, full moon with in Pisces. And this card, what it represents for me is, you know, the old biblical saying, Christian saying, faith without work is dead. When we are manifesting, it's beautiful for, I should have put my phone on airplane mode. Somebody trying to call me. But when we're manifesting something, it's beautiful for us to stay positive and keep the belief that something is going to happen, that we're going to manifest the things, right? But the only way that our manifestations are produced is not simply by hoping for them, but actually putting ourselves in alignment and creating avenues by which the manifestation can show up. Okay? For example, I can say all day that I want my channel to grow, that I want to get more clients from my YouTube channel, that I want more subscribers, like all of that. I can say that all day. But if y'all never see me come on here for the next month, maybe y'all see me once or twice, how am I in alignment with my manifestation? Faith without work is dead. So I want all of these things for my channel, but y'all literally never see me. Y'all see me once or twice a year. Y'all see me every 3 months. Do I really want what I say I want? Am I creating an avenue for my manifestation to show up? Or am I just talking out my ass because that's what it's giving? Okay. The next card is a time for healing. Okay. And this is why we are in hermit mode. And this is why we are being isolated from certain people. It is time for us to heal. It is time for us to recognize those wounds, the trauma that those relationships have shown us, and take time to heal them. But it's also time for those people to heal if they want to. Hopefully they do. Hopefully they do too. But it is time for you all to recoup. That moon just lit up on the card. Ooh. Pero like the final card says, you are very close to achieving your goal. This is the gibbous moon card. All right. So the gibbous moon is when, that's crazy. I believe it. Spiritual stuff be happening all in my house. But the gibbous moon is when the moon is not quite full, but it's almost there. Like we almost just a little sliver left before we get there. So like I said, y'all might be feeling this energy, 6 of Wands, around you, even though you don't see the physical manifestations of success quite yet. But you are in the energy. It's there. It's happening around you. You are the Empress. The environment is fertile. The seeds are planted. Doors are being closed. Chapters are being closed. And new beginnings are taking off. I'm telling you, I don't know. It just feels like November 15th, when Saturn goes direct. It just feels like that's when we're going to start seeing shit shake. Okay? So, bottom of the deck is the new moon in Aquarius. Bring love into situation. And I just feel like that's a message to be gentle with yourself. Take care of yourself. Again, don't judge people for how they handle their relationships with you, or how they're unable to handle their relationships with you. And separation, it doesn't have to be a time of beef. We're not beefing with people just because they're unhealed. We're just going to let them be unhealed over there. All right? So, rebel, rebel, rebel. I low-key kind of feel like I want to get some witch oracles. Because for some of you all, this is about a spiritual ascension. And I feel like those cards are very much in line with spirituality and spiritual growth. So I'm going to grab those. But let's get some rebel messages out real quick. Rebel, rebel. Talk nice or don't. I don't care. But please tell my collective what they need to hear. They broke your heart Fuck them. Yeah. Rebel message don't talk nice. So whoever this is about, um, they may have hurt you, or having the realization about their true purpose in your life. What's up, Oregon? Having the true purpose, like realizing why they're really there. The fact that some of them are trying to manipulate and use and take advantage and are opportunists, that might have been heartbreaking for you to realize. But Spirit saying, don't worry about all that. Fuck that. That's none of your concern. Okay. Look, because some good shit is about to happen. Don't let your issues fuck it up. Okay? Okay? We ain't gonna worry about that. We ain't gonna worry about that. We ain't gonna worry about that because some good shit's about to happen. I'm telling y'all. I feel it. And I've been feeling it for some time. Yo, you got a feeling you just can't shake. That little voice inside of you, listen to that shit. That's your intuition telling you what you need to hear. Some of y'all have been getting messages about certain people, about certain environments, about just everything around you from your intuition. Some of y'all have been brushing it off or trying to ignore it. And some of y'all have been hearing it, but you just don't necessarily like what you hear. But you are at least registering, like, okay, I hear you. All right. That's going to be so important. That's going to be so important moving forward. And I can't even express why or how important that's going to be. There's been times just in my life where just operating around certain people and Spirit just directs my attention to a certain glance, a certain facial expression, a certain comment. And it may not seem like anything in the moment, in the grand scheme, but then Spirit taps you on the shoulder and it's like, hey, remember a couple of days ago when you was at that party and so like side-eyed you? And then makes you think about it. Then within the next couple of weeks, so-and-so was out here slandering your name or trying to play in your face or something like that. And then Spirit taps you on the shoulder again like, see, this is what I was talking about. This is what I was talking about. This is what I was trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? All right. So pay attention to what your intuition is telling you because your intuition has the inability to lie. All right. So top of the deck says be fucking grateful. And I feel like that's necessary. Gratitude is going to be so necessary in this next season because you all are creating some beautiful shit right now. Let's get some witching hour. All right, witching hour oracle for all of my spiritual homies, all of my homies that are tapped in, for all of my homies that this is about spiritual ascension. What are the messages? Period. So we had that death card at the bottom of the deck earlier for the clarifier cards. We also have the number 13, the initiation. So death card energy is 13 energy. Endings bringing about new beginnings. And that card is called the sacred test. And then the last card that comes out is the card of transformation, which is what the death card represents. And this is called feeding the crows. So those are the cards that I'm going to take. Bottom of the deck, though, is the solitary witch. Heal yourself first. And again, you all are in hermit mode now, in isolation, protecting yourself from outsiders right now in order to gain equilibrium and balance. So we're going to start with feeding the crows. The keywords of feeding the crows are transformation, seeking knowledge, seeking beauty in unexpected places. And the tarot companion is the Six of Swords, which is about moving away from what no longer serves you, like those haters trying to block you. Hello. All right, crows are often seen as pests by non-magical folk, but in the magical community, they are a beautiful symbol of magic. They represent manifestation, shape-shifting, and transformation. They will also warn you when you need assistance or fail to see danger. They are complex creatures, but one of the most beautiful animal energies to work with if you let them guide you. The fact that many people see them as ugly and disgusting only lends to their magic. Crows teach you to find beauty in the ugly, the undesirable, and the discarded. It's often your hardships and your darkness that offer the most opportunity for growth. If you find a crow upon you, it could be a sign to make the most of a bad situation. What are you going what you're going through now is shifting you. And while it is a hardship at the moment, someday you'll realize your current challenge has prepared you for success. This card may also come to you when you are ready to dive deeper into your practice or about to awaken to psychic gifts and ways of being that have remained dormant until now. Gifts have a way of finding us when we need them. Don't be surprised to discover your talents when your back is against the wall. Receiving this card is a sign that you are close to unlocking self awareness that will change your entire course of life. There are no companion cards to this. Feeding the crows supersedes all other cards. When you receive it, it's because you are still missing the lessons of your current circumstances. Take a moment to meditate on how your hardships are helping you grow, okay? So some of y'all are not realizing that this lesson, this hardship, this season is actually a blessing to you. And that's another reason why you are being pushed into this hermit mode, so you can see things as an observer and not as a participant, okay? You can see things from the outside looking in, even though you're technically inside, okay? So I highly recommend that. And I often, in my personal readings, like my one-on-ones, tell people that if you were not in the situation, envision yourself as a friend of yourself, right? So imagine that you went to you as a friend and was like, girl, boy, friend, they, them, why are you enduring the situation? Like if you came to you and explained your situation to you, would you be like, bitch, what? Or would you be like, oh, okay, yeah, keep doing that. Okay. If you could come to you as a friend and explain your situation and not be appalled, then I guess you're doing the right thing. But if you can't, then what would you do different? What would you do different? Sometimes we have to look at the situation as if we're not in it. And a lot of times when we hear other people's situations, we be like, bitch, could never be me. But sometimes it do be us. Sometimes it do be me. It do be you. So how do you handle it when it is you? Treat the situation like it's not. The same way that you would. Okay? I hope that makes sense. Okay? So I like that this is the next card, because I do feel like, especially with the death card showing up here and the world card, this is a time period of initiation for some of you all, whether that be a spiritual initiation or initiation into a new life, period. Heavy on the new life energy, because I'm feeling that energy so hard. But whether this be a spiritual initiation or not, you all are being initiated into a new cycle. And I feel like this new cycle is going to be a beautiful one. So, initiation. The keywords are a sacred test, a worthy gamble, being prepared to risk it all, and the tarot companion is the Nine of Wands. Y'all got the Nine of Wands earlier in this reading. Uphill battles, perseverance, fighting through the obstacles, okay? A willingness to be prepared to risk everything to obtain greatness. And they also challenge you to see if you're ready to embrace the path before you. They aren't meant to be easy or fun. They're a test of your character, determination, and courage, and of your ability to face and overcome unexpected challenges. You may throw your hat in the ring and fail despite how hard you trained or prepared, but that is the gamble that is required. You are not guaranteed to win, but you are guaranteed to lose if you don't try. You are in a period of initiation, or will be soon. The universe is challenging you to see how well you handle your circumstances. Like finals in school or an entrance exam, you must prove that you are ready to embrace bigger challenges that come with bigger goals. Your situation requires that you be calm, confident, logical, strategic, and stand your ground in the face of adversity. The more positive side of this card is that an initiation means the end of one journey and the beginning of a new one. Many of your current obstacles are coming to an end. Therefore, this is also a card of hope and good things to come. Okay, and we already got that with the world and the Empress, the world and the Fool. So things are ending and new things are beginning. Yes, Misha, Mispa. This is a collective reading. All right, so let's get your advice, your postcard from Spirit, and then I'm going to do a few song oracles, and that will wrap things up. So what is the advice for my collective here? Because y'all are embarking on a new life, new situations. You got to understand what you're going through now is simply a test. And you will always be given tests. It's just part of the process, part of the journey. But as long as you keep on passing them, you keep on ascending, you keep on growing, and things keep getting better. So what is the advice for my collective spirit? Y'all had the 9 of Wands. Here's the 10 of Wands. Understand that this is the end of the burdens. 10, 1, 0, endings bringing about new beginnings. This is the end of the burdens. I feel like a lot of you all may have had a very hard life, have always saw, difficulty and hardship, but 6 of Swords energy. Understand that you are now moving away from all of that. I feel like this might be the final test for you all after a lifetime of difficult tests. All right, so now it's time to understand it is what it was, and it's time to move away from it and towards more calm waters. Both of these cards have a lot of rain, so you may have seen a lot of rain in your life. Period. And the last 2 cards is the Ace of Pentacles, new beginning. Pentacles energy is stable, sturdy, dependable, reliable. So you have a new opportunity coming in that is going to offer you some type of stability. We have the 4 of Cups, which can be like disinterest or boredom, whatever the case is. But 4s do represent stability. So I do feel like for some of you, maybe this new life that's coming in might be one that may seem boring to other people, but maybe that's exactly what you wanted. Maybe you were tired of chaos and bullshit and a lack of peace, and this new opportunity could be like you moving into a new house, you just starting a simple job, one that don't require too much of you. Like your new opportunity might just be a simple life, and that might be all that you ever wanted. For others of you, it may not be a simple life. It may be one that's full of jet setting and go-getting and all of that. Fast movement and travel with the Sun of Swords at the bottom of the deck. But there is an aspect of stability, financial stability. Okay? There is an aspect of financial stability there and dependability and just being good. A general energy of being straight, like not having to worry about nothing no more. Okay? So let's get your postcard. And I'll pull some song oracles to see what resonates with this message. I'm already hearing One Way Street by Janae Aiko. Going the wrong way down a one-way street. Some of y'all might feel tempted to go backwards or accept people back from the past. Or I'm feeling the energy of like looking back, like almost like not sure if, you know how they say everybody can't go? Some of y'all might be looking back like, even Bob? Like Bob can't? I thought Bob was pretty okay. He can't go? Like nobody. Whoever's left behind, leave them there. All right, look. Your postcard from Spirit says, there's balance between activity and rest, ebb and flow. You can't have one without the other. If you're faced with an obstacle right now, the best course is surrender and non-resistance. Soon enough, you'll see how easy it is to flow around it. Now is one of those times when you must trust the river of your life. Go with the flow, and in no time, you'll reach what you had your heart and your hopes set on. Just remember, Spirit will keep your head above water and will direct the currents. And when it's your time for greater effort, you'll know exactly when you need to work those manifesting muscles. It can be challenging to master the flow of cycles of your life, But as you develop your skills, affluence will be yours. Enjoy the flow and trust those currents, for we are right there with you with our little umbrella drink, smiling at your success. So right now, as you're in hermit mode, this may not be the time for you to do too much. It's time for you to rest, reflect, recuperate, and when it's time for you to do more, Spirit's gonna be like, let's go. Let's get it. Okay. So yeah, let's get your song oracles. These are all songs that I have channeled. If there's any songs that you would like to see in this deck, you can definitely put them in the comments and I will look into them. A couple of them did come from subscribers. So Spirit, speak to me. What songs resonate with this message for my collective here? I'm going to pick 3 unless Spirit says do more, but I usually do 3. What songs resonate with this message for my collective? Call Tyrone. Look though. Cause just look, when I'm going Eminem. But look. This is good. Let me tell y'all why it's good. All right, Call Tyrone by Erykah Badu. The part that I channeled, that I chose was, I gotta pay your way and your homeboys wait, and sometimes your cousins wait. They ain't never gotta pay, ain't got no cars, hang around in bars trying to hang around with stars. Like Badu, I'ma tell you the truth. Like, so whoever y'all referring to, it don't necessarily have to be a love interest, but some of y'all need to understand that you are the star, that this is your show, that certain people are trying to hang around you and eat off of you, okay? And eat off of you and let you pay their way and their homeboys' way and sometimes their cousin way. Some of y'all got talents that get y'all into doors that other people can't get into, and people like that about you. They want to try to attract to you. Some of y'all may not know it yet, but you will. You will be the one that got the plus ones. You will be the one that is invited. And there's going to be people who try to tag along because of who you are. Not because they love you, not because they care about you. Some of them might not even like you at all, hate you. But because of who you are and what you can accomplish, they want to hang around with balls, trying to hang around with the star. Okay? We're not doing that. We're not doing that in this next season. Thank you, Spirit. All right, what's the next song for my collective? Free Mind. Cause period. This is why you in hermit mode. But behind my mind it runs. All these thoughts have troubled me. Fighting to give up my pain. Fighting to be on my lane. This song, Free Mind, is about peace. She needs a free mind. I gotta, like she's trying to find peace. That's what y'all need to be doing right now. That's why y'all are in hermit mode right now. So that y'all can find peace and alignment. In that peace, you will find clarity. In that peace, things will become more transparent. In that peace, you will see who's for you and who is not. Sometimes it takes for you to step away, move further back away from the picture to catch all the fucking details. Sometimes we too close. We missing shit. In that peace is where you're going to find everything you need to know. Okay? And what's the last song, Message Spirit? You by Jesse Powell. R.I.P. Jesse Powell. Next year, let's call this day our anniversary. The day I put my heart in your hands and said that it was yours to keep. From this moment on, please say that you'll always be mine. I'm giving all my love away, and there's only one thing that's on my mind. And baby, it's you the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you sleep softly through the night. Getting a couple messages from this, okay? Some of y'all, again, going back to that star energy, don't even realize that is you. That is you. Like, y'all don't even realize that, again, like, y'all been giving y'all power away. Y'all have been doubting your ability when everything that you need is there. It's you. It's you. It's you, my girl, my boyfriend, they them. And it's always been. The things that you are going to accomplish in life are not going to be because of something external to you. It's going to be because of you. Thank you, Chevalier. Also, an anniversary may be coming up, or this time next year will be the anniversary of something great that's about to happen. All right? He said, next year, let's call this day our anniversary. When I read that, I felt that as the anniversary between you and Spirit. The anniversary of Spirit blessing you with something. The anniversary of your business taking off. Of you meeting your actual soulmate. Of you ascending in some way. The anniversary of something brilliant, magnificent, gorgeous happening in your life. And I feel like this is something that you need to remember and give gratitude for. So this time next year, I feel like you're going to need to reflect upon this time period, this time of isolation, this time where people have been falling out of your life, this time where you were being placed in alignment. At this time next year, look back at this. Look back at this, okay? To rededicate it. We'll call this my anniversary. You guys said, period. 22 likes in the chat too. You said 22 likes in the chat. So confirmation for you. But yeah, this time next year, look back at this time period. And y'all gonna see that you have come so fucking far. And you have accomplished things that you were not even sure. That you were not even sure you were gonna be able to do. And y'all are going to be looking like, I can't even believe where I'm at. I was there last year. And I'm here right now. Wow. Wow. So make sure that y'all give gratitude to the divine. Just the beginning. Just the beginning. Okay? So that is you all's reading. I hope this resonated for you all. I hope you all enjoyed it. Everyone that is new here, make sure y'all subscribe. Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time will be my very first episode of Spooky Saturdays with Savvy Sentient, where I tell scary stories that have actually happened. And I dissect them, and depending on the story, I will do a divination to see what's going on in the situation. This Saturday is going to be my own personal story, so it doesn't require divination. But, yeah, Spooky Saturdays begin this Saturday. If you're a channel member, you have access to it right now. It's already on the channel members side of things. So, yeah, make sure y'all watch that for me. Hit the like, subscribe. Yeah, so thank y'all for hanging out with me. If this resonated too much for you and you need a personal reading, you can book at SavvySentient.com. That is the only place that you can book. Never in the comments soliciting readings. I don't do that ghetto shit. Also, check out my description box for my other social medias, my Spiritual Safe Place group on Facebook. And consider becoming a patron or a channel member for bonus content. All right. I guess that's it. Thank you all who send channel super chat, super thanks, super likes, monetary donations. Thank y'all. May your what? May your monetary donations be multiplied and returned to you tenfold. May my ancestors make it so. Ashe. All right, let me go ahead and go. Wishing you all love and light. Now, please go get right, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye. Oh, I'll be on TikTok tonight at 8 p.m. if y'all want to get personal readings. TikTok, Savvy Sentient Tarot. I'll be over there tonight at 8. Okay. I take Cash App donations. You can ask personal questions there. All right. All right. See y'all later.